Hai semua, nama saya Priscilla. Thank you for tuning in into this video. I hope that you will enjoy, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me through my email in the description box down below. Today, we will be learning about hypertension, or also known as high blood pressure. Blood pressure is the pressure of the blood pushing against the wall of the arteries. Hypertension is another term for high blood pressure. It is a blood pressure that is higher than a normal blood pressure. To understand this better, let's remember back when we were little when we used to play with the hose. So when we pinch the hose, the water that comes out of it becomes faster and higher in pressure. Just like the arteries, when it is blocked or it is narrowed, the blood flow becomes obstructed. This means a greater force is needed to push out the blood out of the arteries. Now, let us see the categories of blood pressure in adults. Now let's look into the cause of hypertension. To understand this, hypertension is divided into primary hypertension and secondary hypertension. Primary hypertension is a hypertension with an unknown cause. However, we can look into the risk factors of a person getting hypertension. To remember the risk factors, remember the mnemonic risk factors. R. Race. I. Increased intake of salt and alcohol. S. Stress or smoking. K. For potassium, which is K level low in the body. F. Family history. A. Advanced age. C. Cholesterol level high in the body. T. Too much caffeine intake. O. Obesity or overweight. R. Restricted activity. And S. Sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts when you are sleeping. When this happens, a sudden drop in oxygen level causes your heart to pump harder to supply oxygen into the body. Thus, this causes an increase in blood pressure. Secondary hypertension is a hypertension in which a person has a pre-existing health issues that leads to a high blood pressure. Some examples of pre-existing conditions include pregnancy, diabetes, and chronic renal failure. These conditions may cause a person to have high blood pressure or hypertension. Hypertension is called a silent killer, which means a person may present it without any sign and symptoms, or in other words, asymptomatic. However, these are the common signs and symptoms that you can see in a person with hypertension. Now you may ask, what do I do now after knowing all the signs and symptoms and the risk factors of hypertension? These are the measures that you can take. Reduce the intake of alcohol and caffeine in your diet. Reduce salt intake and take a low cholesterol diet. Start an exercise program for weight loss and join a smoking cessation program. Make sure to be compliant with the medication given by the doctor if you already have a high blood pressure. Measure your blood pressure regularly and keep track of it. When you are going for your follow-up, show it to your doctor so that they can take further steps from there. That is all for now. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you again in the next health education series. Don't forget to share this with your family and friends that might need it.